Let me tell you something that most people won't dare say to your face. If you're broke right now, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. And that distinction, that's what's going to save you or sink you. Look around. Prices are up. Wages? Stagnant. Credit card debt? Exploding. Rent? Bleeding people dry. And while we scroll, binge, and complain about the system doesn't blink. It keeps running, keeps profiting, keeps widening the gap between the few who understand the game and the many who are still playing by rules that don't work anymore. But here's the truth. 6 months is enough to flip your financial life. No, not into a billionaire's lifestyle. I'm not selling fairy tales, but I'm talking about real momentum, real security, a real start to the life you've been fantasizing about while stuck at a job you hate, or checking your bank balance like it's a horror movie. 6 months of strategy, sacrifice, and self-discipline can build what 6 years of passivity will never give you. You don't need another course. You don't need permission. You don't need a $10,000 investment account or insider knowledge. You need clarity. You need commitment. And you need to accept this truth right now. No one is coming to rescue you. You're going to have to outthink, outwork, and outgrow your current life. That's the harsh truth. But the beautiful truth? You absolutely can. And I'm going to show you how. I've seen it over and over. Someone's down to their last $200, bills mounting, confidence shattered, and they think it's too late. But it's not. It's never too late until you stop moving. The moment you realize that your current reality is just a reflection of your past choices, something changes. You stop blaming the economy. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop scrolling and start acting. In 2025, the financial battlefield has changed. Fast money is flashy but unstable. Slow money is safe but too slow for most struggling people. So the answer lies in smart money, money with purpose, money with leverage, money that multiplies. We're standing at a moment in history where more wealth is being transferred than ever before. Technology has flattened the world. You can make $100 from a phone. You can learn to trade, to freelance, to flip, to brand, all for free on the internet. But what are most people doing? Watching. I want you to be different. This isn't just a how-to, it's a reprogramming. You've been fed lies. Save everything. Buy a house first. Go to school, get a degree. Work 40 years and retire. Look around. How's that working out? You want change? Good. But to change your finances in 6 months, you've got to change you first. This is the blueprint. This is the mindset. This is the hard truth served without sugar. And if you're still here after this speech, I'll know you're one of the few that's ready to fight for the life they deserve. Let's go deeper. Let's talk about what most gurus won't. Because this blueprint, it's not about overnight riches or 10-step hacks. It's about transformation. Strategic, brutal, intelligent transformation. Month 1, awareness and awe. This is where the fog lifts. You take a deep breath and open your bank app, not to cringe, but to conquer. You pull out the last 3 months of your financial history and dissect it. Coffee habits? Tracked. Subscriptions? Identified. Grocery spending? Documented. You start your own personal financial war room. Now create 4 simple categories: necessities, wants, debts, and waste. You need to know where your money bleeds. You'll be shocked by how much you spend on things that bring 0 value. But that's good, because now you know. Next, you write your why, not a goal, a reason. What's the pain that brought you here? What's the dream you can't shake? Write it. Read it daily. Without a reason, you'll quit. But with one, you'll walk through fire. Then you build your battle budget. You categorize every dollar. You switch from passive spending to intentional deployment. You tell your money where to go, not the other way around. Finally, you create your system. Separate accounts, auto transfer, a ledger or app to track everything. If it's not tracked, it's broken. Month 2, skill stacking and side hustle ignition. This month, the energy shifts. You're not just saving, you're building. You research skills that are in demand. Look up job boards, Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn. What are businesses hiring for? Copywriting, SEO, funnel building, video editing, coding, email marketing. These aren't buzzwords, they're income machines. Pick one. Immerse yourself. YouTube, free courses, books. You don't have time to be perfect. You have time to execute. Now you practice. Offer your service for free to a few people to get testimonials. Then you charge, low at first, but more than 0. $50, $100. That money is oxygen. You document the journey. You build a portfolio. You start posting content around what you're learning. You are now a brand. You are now valuable. Month 3. Cash flow and crushing debt. Now you apply everything you learned in months 1 and 2. Every dollar that doesn't go to food, rent, or survival goes toward 2 things: skill scaling and debt destruction. Debt is an anchor, especially high-interest debt. If your credit cards are charging 20%, paying them off is like making 20% on your money risk-free. That's a no-brainer. You call your creditors. You negotiate lower interest. You transfer balances to 0% APR cards if you can. You automate minimum payments and stack every extra dollar on the smallest or highest interest balance. Meanwhile, your side hustle, it's real now. You've got your first few clients or sales. You start seeing this isn't fantasy. This is math. This is execution. This is you winning. You also establish your emergency fund, even if it's just 500. That buffer gives you confidence. No more panic over a flat tire or a surprise bill. Month 4, building your income engine. By now you've gained confidence. You've cut the noise, made real money, and shed old habits. Now it's time to build your engine. You choose a lane. Freelancing, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, content creation, coaching, digital products. You stay focused. Dabblers die in this game. Masters eat. You upgrade your branding. Build a simple site or portfolio. Optimize your social media profiles. Offer clarity. Offer value. Be the solution, not just another account. You now track leads. You pitch. You post. You follow up. You tweak your offer. You add testimonials. You ask for referrals. You learn pricing psychology. You stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a CEO. And your income grows. Not like a rocket, but steadily. From $100 a month to $500, maybe $1,000. Every dollar made outside your job is a seed of freedom. Month 5. Smart money moves. This is the part most skip. Learning to keep and grow the money. You educate yourself on the basics of investing. You understand the difference between assets and liabilities. You open a Roth IRA. You buy your first index fund. You automate contributions. You start dollar cost averaging. You study real estate. Maybe not to buy now, but to be ready later. You track your credit score. You start building business credit. You get an EIN. You form an LLC if needed. You learn about taxes, write-offs, deductions. You're not playing defense anymore. You're playing offense. You're in control. Crypto. You don't buy hype. You study use cases. You research projects. You DCA into Bitcoin or Ethereum if you believe in the long term. You protect your investment with cold wallets. You don't chase pumps. You learn. You observe. You act slowly and intelligently. Month 6. Audit and accelerate. 6 months in, everything is different. You've shed old habits, old excuses, and maybe even old people. Now you reflect. What worked? What didn't? Which income stream has traction? Which effort drained you with no return? You double down. If freelancing's working, scale it. Hire a VA. Raise your prices. Build systems. If digital products are selling, build an email list. Run ads. Upsell. Create a second product. You schedule your next 6 months based on the momentum of your first. You now plan in quarters, not weeks. You're not hoping anymore. You're executing. Your mindset is different. You think in ROI. You value time over dopamine. You care more about your future than your comfort. You don't need external motivation anymore. You are your own motivation. And the beauty is, this is just the beginning. You've proven it to yourself. You can change your finances. You've taken control. And no matter where you started, broke, confused, scared, now you're building. Now you have options. Now you have power. That's what 6 months of clarity, discipline, and execution can do. And the next 6? They'll be even better. Because now you know, you don't just survive. You thrive. You build. You own your life. What happens next is on you. You can ignore this. Close the app. Tell yourself you'll start later. Or you can rise. 6 months from now, you can look in the mirror and say, damn, I really did that. You can build an emergency fund. You can make your first 1,000 outside your 9-5. You can get your first client. Kill your debt. Learn to invest. Learn to earn. Learn to believe again. You can change your life. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. So what's it going to be? The same old struggle or a brand new future? Let's make the next 6 months count, because no one's coming to save you. You save you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.